Our continued living depends on the care and attention that we give to these, our life-sustaining gifts of resources, renewable and non-renewable, but also, even more importantly, to assure an equitable use of our resources for the benefit and for the good of all mankind.
A notion which was lurking in some of what Daniel Botkin talked about yesterday, that nature is something over there that you can put a fence around. That's where the biodiversity is. And people and what they do is over here, and they really don't have anything to do with one another. What we're really moving toward here is a notion of people living and working within ecosystems. People will be living within the larger unit and be more aware of how their individual decisions affect the larger whole.
Why is it so hard for us to see turbulence, variation, emergence, evolution, and so easy for us to see machine-like harmonic, orderly things in front of our eyes, whether that's a plate tectonic shift or a species or a stock market change? I think it's extremely hard for people who've been raised in the industrial culture to deal with organicness and changeability and variability and bugs and birds and people who refuse to behave like machines, which of course they always do.
The community is a series of processes that are ongoing, and that what we need to do is protect those processes. I call this the sustainability principle. No generation may justifiably destroy the complex and creative processes of nature. I take that to be the central element of a sustainability ethic, the emphasis on protecting complex and creative processes.
Resources are scarce and people are plentiful. The response needs to be population stabilization.
I cannot make people healthier unless the environment around them is healthy. It's just not possible. We need the combination of those two components, of the healthy world around us and our healthy bodies, in order to promote wellness in our society.
This is a very complex system. All these parts, the people, the bears, the fish, the soil, the mycorrhizas, the trees, are all linked together in what scientists are now calling complex adaptive systems. Systems that are adaptive because they're biological and they can change. There's epigenetics, can make changes that are passed on to generations.
There is no possibility that merely uniting behind the science will arrest climate change or deal with its consequences. Science on its own offers no moral vision, no ethical stance, no political architecture for the sort of world that people desire.
Ethics is not just about humans. Any animal that can suffer deserves our moral consideration. We should care about their welfare, because like us, they're sentient beings with lives of their own.
We have to be careful about sustainability, because what sustainability does is just fixes the little immediate problems in front of us. It's the system that's the problem. And so stewardship is a relationship with the land. This is responsibly using and protecting the resources of the natural environment. And so on a superficial level, they might sound the same, but they're different here. They're different in how you actually interact with the world. The first one thinks about us, the second one thinks about all living things.